Normally, I like to say that I met my wife in 1902, because it's been a long time. I met her in 1970. Met her in 1970. She was a high school senior. I was a college freshman. She was 17. I was 18. 2.5 years later, we got married, and we're still together. And she's a great partner. Just I've learned a lot through her. And kind of a typical thing. She wanted to be a nurse. I wanted to be a doctor. It turned out to be a stupid chemist. She is a nurse, and she was kind of out to save the world and that type of stuff. But I guess like everybody else, you have your problems going in and out. And, but we managed to stick together. We have two kids. They're kind of old. I have a grandson, about 13 right now, and had a great life with my wife. Having studied chemistry and mathematics, there's a thing when you take calculus, there's a thing they call corollaries. A corollary, for those that are not aware of it, I find a lot of people are not familiar with that word. In physics, you have laws, and in mathematics, a lot of times you have theorems or theories. And when there's something that you come up with, like an exception, you have a corollary to that theory. And so a corollary is essentially an exception to the rule, if you will. Well, anyway, the name of the song is Corollaries. I thought I'd explain it to you, so maybe you'll understand what the hell I'm talking about. Because it has two L's on it, one person thought it was a Spanish word, but no, it's not. It's the first time I perform it on a good stage or a great audience, so bear with me. This is going to be my last song, and again, thanks for listening, and thanks for Rex and Adam, and you'll enjoy Owen Temple and Adam Carroll. They're great songwriters. Purple skies and the night sits in, moon reflecting on your skin, playing out a dream I'm in. Where do I begin? You were only 17, me a little older. You stepped out to save the world, and I was at your shoulder. I fell in love with you, must have been your constant smile, the sacred color of your eyes, or your porcelain skin. Someone said everything must fail, even our endeavor. If it's true, this theory will fail, and I'll be yours forever. If it's true, this theory will fail, and I'll be yours forever. We've seen highs and lows, we learn to compromise. Sometimes it seems we've seen it all. We've stood the test of time, Murphy's getting nervous, writing corollaries on the wall. He's been writing corollaries on the wall. Outside the skies are gray, you can almost smell the rain. Sunny day or a rainy day, not a one you would resent. 2 score years have passed, my how the years go by, like the pages on a telephone book in an arrogant wind. You were always hanging around, making everything better. Destiny tried to change our course, but you wouldn't let her. It's not the way you wear your smile, but the way it sets you free. It's not the color of your eyes, but the way they look at me. It's not the color of your eyes, but the way they look at me. We've seen highs and lows, we've learned to compromise. Sometimes it seems we've seen it all. We stood the test of time. Murphy's getting nervous, writing corollaries on the wall. He's been writing corollaries on the wall. You were always hanging around, making everything better. Destiny tried to change our course, but you wouldn't let her. It's not the way you wear your smile, but the way it sets you free. It's not the color of your eyes, but the way they look at me. It's not the color of your eyes, but the way they look at me.